Hey guys, so I'm just making an update video for the stock market today, Monday, November 9th. And today I think that it was announced that a vaccine was in the works, or like in the later stages of trials or whatever, commencing trials, and so the stock market reacted to that. And this the way the stock market reacted was pretty normal. So you would think that the stock market would just go up in general after like a vaccine announcement, because it's normal, they announce a vaccine and you would say, wow, everything should be booming. But that's not actually the case, because I'm mostly into tech. What people were doing, or what people did, was take money out of tech and allocate it somewhere else. So they went into all the recovery stocks, right? So what people did was get out of big tech and go into vaccine stocks, which mean recovery stocks. So all your airlines are up today. Things like Disney, obviously Neo, and the other companies, they all shot up. All the recovery stocks are green, because now things like cruise lines and um, and airlines and things like this, the possibility of them, or the chances of them going bankrupt now with a vaccine um, in the near future is basically zero to none, right? If they ask for a loan, they'll probably be given a loan, because the vaccine is right around the corner. Now, the one thing I do want to mention is, oh, there we go, like AMC theaters, um, any recovery stock you can imagine went up today. So I'm down 187 on Robinhood, and I'm down on Ameritrade also, $26. I'm down, I think it was like a total of $220, I believe. Yeah, 220, 213. So I'm still positive for overall, but this is what it looked like, right? So that big dip right there. Now, no one, I mean, yeah, a vaccine was going to be in the works someday, right? Sooner or later, but nobody could have imagined that it would have been announced today. And unless you're day trading and really paying attention to the stock market and things like this, with the election thing happening and stuff, this was kind of good. It was good news, right? But it was just out of nowhere, right? Because we had this narrative, or this idea that a possibly Democratic president, the stock market would go down, and we saw the opposite happen. So everyone was already a little bit confused about that. They overlooked the Democratic part, and they kind of just looked at okay, we're going to get a faster stimulus now. So the stock market factored that in, and we just had amazing gains for, I'd say like half a week, 3 4 days. So that was nice. And this vaccine news got, if we would have known, which I'm sure there's someone out there that did know, right? And moved massive amounts of stock and made money on this announcement. But had we known, people would have invested in these recovery stocks right before the announcement, right? That said, I do want to mention that I think that the recovery stocks are going to take a hit. It could be in a week, 2 weeks, a month. They might take a little bit of a hit, because the vaccine is said to not be available until mid next year, so mid 2021. So that's what that means, right? If it's not going to be available until mid 2021, these recovery stocks although there's like euphoria right now, people are gonna kind of come back a little bit to reality and say, well, there's still no vaccine yet. So I think they're gonna pull, those recovery stocks will pull back just a little bit, and then tech will go up a little bit. Well, they'll vice versa. They'll like inverse each other. Companies that took a big hit today were like Zoom, Peloton, COVID companies, COVID stocks, stocks that really benefited from you being at home, staying at home, things like this. So those were the stocks that took a big hit. Do I think Zoom will go away even though we have a vaccine? I don't think so. I think people will have, we have been in this COVID kind of crisis for, almost a year, coming on now a year. So I think that, I just think that people got used to it. They'll adopt it, in a way. So that's just what I think. So today's a red day for tech. As far as investing in it, still, it is kind of a little pricey. I'm not gonna lie. Especially like expanding on the stocks that I have right now. If I look at my average cost, right, everything is higher than my average cost. So that kind of deters me from wanting to buy anything right now. But I will see what I can come up with and just do some research here and there, to kind of find a way and think of what I can invest in. I'll probably look into a little more gaming stocks, like I was looking at Activision, because gaming is around, like gaming season, holiday season, winter is coming, right? So I think that'll be a big market play. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll ride this wave. But yeah, so that's my update for today. I'm down. I'm down 185, and then after hours I went down again and again, and I went up, but overall it's still negative. But I will keep you guys updated with that, and yeah, that's the update for Monday, November 9th.